Hello everyone, welcome back to Go Stream Live TV. It's your boy Grant Boyer here, back with another match reviews, match previews, and so much more. But before we get into details, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a live stream, transfer news, or anything else. So before we jump right in, we have to get to the games that played yesterday before we move on to today because I never get to do a match. I never get to do a live. So in the Premier League, Brentford smash Brighton 4-2. Um, that's a great win from Brentford. They really need it. Palace and Bournemouth was held out to a draw. City, O'Reilly, and Kovacic get 2 over Everton. West Ham and Southampton drawn. And Villa destroys Newcastle. So, we're gonna talk about each game. First game we're gonna talk about is the Brentford game. Saw goals coming from Bournemouth. Mbomo, he scored twice, Wassa and Norgard, while Welbeck and Mitoma scored for Brighton, while Joe Pedro got himself sent off. Um, yeah, it does look. Yeah, the only thing that goes in favor of Brighton is the possession, really. So it's not really anything that bad. We're gonna move on to the Palace and the Burma game. Um, before, so we're gonna actually do predictions for the games today. So Bournemouth was all over Villa, but they just couldn't get it. Richards got himself sent off, got a second yellow to get himself sent off right before halftime comes to an end. So nothing much in that game. Um, the next game we have is Everton and Man City. The thing about Man City is they're fighting for top four. I'm gonna show you guys the Premier League table of how top four race is currently going on. It's absolutely crazy. So O'Reilly managed to get one in the 84th minute. I think was he on the field the entire time? Yeah, he looks like he definitely he started. Yeah, he started, and then followed by Kovacic. Um, Great win from City. They really need it, especially like how now Newcastle dropped points, so they really needed that. Um, so we're gonna only briefly explain the Premier League like I'm doing now, and then we're gonna just run through the others. Bowen scores an Okwanohu in the 93rd minute, equalized for Southampton, but Southampton was the better team, surprisingly. But alright, so Villa absolutely outclassed, 23 shots to 10. I was watching this game. It was crazy. Watkins scored in the 34th, in 34 seconds. Absolutely crazy shot deflected in. Matson, brilliant goal. Burns, I thought that Tielemans got the flick on in, but it was an own goal by Burns. Onana with a brilliant shot, and Shah in the 18th minute got one for them. So yeah, there's literally votes on FootMob saying who will win. 43% said Newcastle and 40% said Aston Villa. So let's now before we okay, I did say something before we move over to the predictions in the Premier League games. Um, we're gonna just run through La Liga real quick. Rayo Vallecano and Valencia hold their draw 1-1. Barcelona scammed away. Sorry, my bad. Let me just repeat that. Barcelona in the last minute, Rafinha penalty scoring, making them win 4-3. Macarola and Leganes draw 0-0, and Las Palmas with a last-minute goal to beat Atletico Madrid. That was a surprising one. Moving on to over to Germany in the Bundesliga. Bayern crushed Heidenheim 4-0. Freiburg beat Hoffenheim 3-0. Mainz and Wolfsburg is held out to a 2-2 draw. RB Leipzig and Kiel hold out to a 1-1 draw. Bremen managed to get a narrow 1-0 win over Bunchen, and Union Berlin and Stuttgart had such a good game, scoring goals 4-4. Now let's move over to Italy, um, where Como beat Lecce 3-0. Napoli and McTominay again beating a narrow win 1-0 over Monza, and Roma also narrow win over Verona. And moving over to Ligue 1, PSG still unbeaten in Ligue 1, winning 2-1 against Le Havre. Monaco and Strasbourg holding to a nil-nil draw, and Marseille destroy Montpellier 5-1. So that is the games for that happened yesterday. So we're gonna do some predictions. Fulham and Chelsea at 8 o'clock a.m. There will I should go somewhere around 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what time I'll be back, but I'll definitely set up the watch along thing. So in case I make it back in time to do a watch along for the Chelsea Arsenal United game. So um so don't forget to join us on the watch along tomorrow. This video will be out before the watch along, so if you guys see this video, don't forget to tune in to the watch along because we will be live with doing a watch along. So Fulham Chelsea are not in such a good form at the moment. So um they need a win. If they win tomorrow, they go above Villa. Villa dropping down. If Fulham win, Fulham moves from ninth to eighth. Yeah, and Villa would stay right where they are. So I'm going with a 2-2 draw with Fulham and Chelsea. Arsenal and Ipswich. Ipswich. We all know those bottom teams are already gonna get relegated. So um, we're going for a. They just they just came off a big win over Real Madrid, so we're gonna go with a 3-1 win to Arsenal because we know Ipswich is actually really good. So next up we're moving on to the United and Wolves game. We're gonna give a round of applause to Man United for Ramintada, if that's how they call it, a win against Lyon. Congratulations to them for moving to the semis where they will face Athletic Bilbao. Um, Now we move on to. Oh, I didn't say the predictions. Predictions for United Wolves game: 2-1 United because they're coming. Although Ruben Amorim did say he is going to play a lot of the academy kids in the Premier League, and for because he's gonna try to win the Europa League, which I don't think is gonna happen. But anything he said, 2-1 United, Liverpool, and Leicester at 10:30 a.m. Um, I might do a watch along. Might if I haven't ended the other watch alongs as yet, I might do a watch along. Tottenham and Nottingham Forest. This is a sticky one, but I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. But as I said, thank you guys so much for um yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so sorry guys. But as I said, those are my match predictions. Um I know I said I might get someone else to help me, but so far everyone have declined my request, so I can't really say anything. But we just have to wait, trust God, and but don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a watch along, transfer update, and news update. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you'll never miss another one. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.